Welcome back, everyone. Giving you another exciting episode with more of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch. And welcome to it the last time because we had done so well just to take on the shrine quest for today, and turns out that we were able to go ahead and put this rock close near to that shrine where it can go and absorb, and we were able to go ahead and claim our reward and get one of this like a blessing and finish on doing the challenges for Furnason. But let's just check in with Furnason because don't worry about the treasure chest that was coming right out of the background because I was trying to get all of the material that I can manage for getting whichever I decide to go get. Well, I already got enough swords on me right now, so Furnason doesn't have a new side quest. Well, it turns out that Furnason doesn't have a side quest for us because she just wanted to go ahead and test her own benefit by her own strength to see if we have what it takes to go ahead and beat our best time. So talking to Grayson. So yeah, can we take the rail car to the Tarrey Town? So how is it do it work exactly? Oh, actually, no, never mind. The rail car is still there. Okay, so we go and use the rail car. So we go and rise above the surface. So last previous episode, because we were able to go ahead and check in to see what Tarrey Town's supposed to look like. So we want to keep on exploring Tarrey Town some more. Like I know whatsoever. I mean, there are still gonna be several more of the side quests that we gotta get done by helping these people out. So yeah, so let's go and have our own fun. And we remain in the right at all times and not go slip and fall off. Alright, because it's important that we remain still and not go and slip off while we aboard the rail car. Okay, so here we are now. So we're back here in Tarrey Town. So let's get off from that. And let's go out and explore the town. And see what else is new. Alright, so let's check in with someone's house. So we go open. Okay, so whose house is this? Alright, so we go keep opening. We open this next door. Okay, so it seems like nobody is here. Okay, so we just barged into someone's house. Okay, well this is not our house to begin with, so we're just gonna have to leave and go and look around town to see what else is here. Okay, so we're just going around this rock. Okay, so there's someone that we can talk to. So this little girl break it down, son and done. So have you ever regretted attaching something to your weapon or shield? That's the time to tap me Mattison here at the Break It Apart shop. The fact that you can blink and zip zap it, will be back into how it was before. It's just a cost 20 rupees. You want to break something down? Okay, so let's ask that question. Break what down? You curious how I do it? I figured out how to break things apart by just sampling and stuff. I didn't need any more here in my workshop. Only I have the great Mattison am capable of this crap. If you got something attached to something else, I can break them apart and return them to their original state. Oh, okay. You know what? I believe what you're saying, but we're not interested at the moment. Okay, so take a look at what we got going on in the shop. Okay, so we can buy bomb flowers, arrows, and everything. Dang. Okay, well that's interesting. So this guy from Rita Villa, let's talk to you. Whatever you need. Welcome to the general store operated by Hudson Construction. You know us by our motto, son and done. Am I right that this is your first time in our shop? Do you come because you heard that we started a carry monster strat? That's alright, I'm proud to be the only merchant who sell monster strat. My main business is used to be useful things that you can attach to arrow for a little extra oomph. But a contact of mine that helped me source monster strat, and now I have a sideline in that too. If you're interested, I can hook you up and son and done. Okay, well, we're not here to go sell. Well, we're here to go and purchase to see what you got. He'll have them separate in a jiffy and return them to you. No sweat. Said and done. Okay, so let's go ahead and purchase some bomb flowers. So we'll go ahead and purchase it for 160 rubies. And we'll definitely be purchasing some more few arrows right out of them. So we'll go spend 60 rubies on arrows. And we'll probably be done, but you know what? I want to go ahead and do some more selling because I want to keep on raising up more saving to it. So do we have anything to go to sell? Let's go double check. Okay, but we do got a lot to sell. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so we can go ahead and sell for this bokoblin guts. Okay, so we go wasting 260 for that. Alright, so we keep that up. And what else we got here? Okay, well, we're not getting enough ember. Alright, now we keep scrolling. Okay, so we got here is more and more of these options over here. Okay, so you know what? Let's try selling at least. Let's get more of a 23. So we'll sell more of a 23 and get more about 207. Alright, and we should be all set now. Okay, and that's it. So that being said, we can go ahead and keep on exploring the place. And up there, because of there is another shrine we should probably go right after, but not quite yet. Because we still gotta keep exploring Tarrey Town. And look out to see if there are any side quests available. So let's go open this door to see who house it is. Okay, so this guy from Zora Domain. So let's go and ask you. So your name is Captain. So customer, how interesting that you should arrive at this particular time. To seek me out at this time of day, if I may dare to assume, you must be a highly of the nocturnal variety, yes? This is a village where many different folks gather. I offer a pleasant sleep to all regardless of their rental or where they come from by the mercy of the goddess Hylia. Oh, humble servant that led here by destiny, are you in the need of a place of respite? Okay, so this guy rolled the inn, so yeah, let's go say farewell. Yeah, so this is one of the inn we witnessed to see. Okay, so one of these kids running around in Tarrey Town, so let's go ask these guys. So that, hey mister, are you a friend of Papa? Yeah, he was gone for a long time, but now he's back home. I'm gonna be moving soon, so I gotta make sure I play with Papa and every Sunday else a whole bunch of while I still can. Okay, so talking to these two husband and wife. Oh my, it's a traveler, darling. Tarrey Town had grown quite popular after all. It's all thanks to our president Mattison. Hudson, darling, not Mattison. You shouldn't forget that a founder of Tarrey Town. Okay then, so let's go say goodbye. Oh, that's right, President Hudson. Hudson, darling. Hudson, not Hudson. Okay, so this guy needs to work on correcting someone's name. Come on. Can't you see I'm playing a game with Mattison? She says it's a special training for dealing with something called Voe. I think that these Voes of things are some kind of monsters or something. I guess I better watch out for them too. Okay, now let's check this house. Okay, so we go check whose house it is. Okay, because it felt like that nobody is at the house. Okay, so we keep opening. So it seems like that nobody's here. Okay, so I think we just ran into Ruli since last previous episode. Quick and quality blink the word done. Dream home the envies of every son. Oh my, excuse me, do you have a business with a Hudson Constructions? especially for buying that we're raw. It took up a lot of space and didn't serve any purpose, so I'm glad it's gone. But enough of personal chat. Do you have business with Hudson Construction? If you have a business with Hudson Construction, you should have come back later. The president and his wife are busy right now. Busy for what? Just between you and me, it sounds like there's a bit of a conflict in the family. You see, Hudson and his daughter, her name is Mattison, loving girl. Anyway, wait, let me start over. Because of his wife, the village, the costumes. She's Gerudo's, by the way. Her name is Ronson. Hudson, the recruiter, when he built the village. So, oh no, look at me. I'm talking about the things that are none of my business. And to a complete stranger. Please don't forget everything I just said. Okay, I believe so. I mean, I can forget everything what you just said by now. Okay, so I can't go open this house above the roof. Okay, so it seemed to me cause this guy got a new side quest. Just yesterday, she was talking about it happily. Perhaps you're overthinking it? Well, I do understand. I know you're worried about Mattison moving. Minaria told me that Mattison has been acting real cheerful lately. I can't help but wonder if she's, just putting on a bold face. After all, she's going to be picked up soon. Please, if you keep acting like this, it will only make it more difficult for Mattison to leave. This is a once-in-a-lifetime journey for a Gerudo. We should support her and give her a grand send-off. You're right, of course. It's a special journey, and we should do something big for her. Ah, a customer? Welcome to Hudson Construction. Now, let me guess. You're in the market for a dream home, right? That's no surprise. You need a modular building style. Let you put the rooms together to create a perfect home. But I'm so sorry. We're still not ready to open for business. Wait, it's you. Look who it is. It sure has been a while. No offense to you, Tarrey Town is doing real good. Nowadays, it's the kind of village that welcome folks from all over to come live in peace. Oh, and we have a daughter look just like her papa. She's wonderful. My little Mattison. Hudson, you got to get it together. Sorry, I got to go. We're kind of busy right now. I'm going back to work now, Ronson. But don't worry, I'll try to think of something nice to do for Mattison. Okay, so this is a Mattison Independent. Let's go and look at their profile. It says here, this married couple run the company that had been a key to projects during the long reconstruction of Hyrule, including the creation of Lookout Landing and the Skyview Towers. Hudson has unparalleled skills as a builder, and together with Gerudo, Taylor, Ronson, they help found Tarrey Town. They also have a daughter named Mattison. Okay, if that's so. Now, let's go over to Adventure Log real quick. So this is Mattison Independence. Okay, so it says Hudson and the Ronson of Hudson Construction were discussing the dependent departure of someone named Mattison. Ronson seemed upbeat about it, but the Hudson looked sad. He appeared to be worried about something. Okay then. Well, let's go ahead and solve the problem. So we already finished reading each two profile. Now I think their daughter is named Mattison. It won't be long before I move. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play with Papa, Mama, and every Sunday in the village while I have time. Okay, now let's go and solve the case. So talking to Hudson, we were so deep in our conversation that we hardly made time for you earlier. Sorry about that. You know, here at the Hudson Construction, we like to say, it's said and done. And here I am, president of the company. I'm supposed to be strong and decisive. But when it comes to my own child, I feel so unsure about things. I mentioned her earlier. We have a daughter named Mattison. She's wonderful. All for the best part of me and my wife, Ronson. But the Mattison is, well, soon as she is going to leave and move to my wife's birthplace, Gerudo Town. The Gerudo have a law of that sort that they can associate with a man until they come of age, you see. I mean, it's fine while they're very young, but when they started to become more aware of the world around them, someone come from Gerudo Town to pick them up. I've been told that for Gerudo spending time in Gerudo Town is an honor. And Mattison doesn't seem to be looking forward to it. Anyway, I wanted to give her a bigger send-off, but I didn't realize that this would be so hard for me. Sorry, you had to listen to me go on and on like that. I really should get back to the job site soon. I wanted to spend more time with my little girl before she had to leave, but I had so much of work to do. My wife had her hands full too, with preparing medicine for the move. She's so busy that she can't even take a work request. Mostly I just wish that someone could spend time with her medicine so she wouldn't feel so lonely. Okay, and reading this next one, it says here, it's a scene where Hudson's only daughter Mattison is moving to Gerudo Town on her own in accordance with the Gerudo law. Both Hudson and Ronson regret that they are too busy to play with Mattison, especially since they won't be long before she leaves. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve that problem. So we go talk to Ronson. The Gerudo region doesn't get the rain, and so she won't need any of her rain gear. It's a hot during the day, of course, but the night gets cold. I should have packed some warm things. Sorry. I was distracted. I was just thinking about what I should give my daughter before her big move. She's been doing so much between making friends with the villagers here and studying in her room. I want to support her however I can. Once she's off to her journey, I think I'll start accepting Dream Home requests again. I'm sorry, but I hope you can wait until then. Okay then, well, let's see if we can solve this problem. So if we go and open this door. So hold on, so let's go talk to you again. Okay, so you're telling me that your daughter is studying in her room. Accepting Dream Home requests again. Okay, so let me go ahead and read the rest of what you're saying. Okay, so you mentioned me about, I think you mean by resting up and during night or during afternoon. Well, I'm not highly sure how this is going to work, but you know what? Well, I'm not sincerely sure where this guy is or what his name is. Hold on, so I think his name is... hold on, let me go to Adventure Law. Let me go to his profile again. Hold on, so I think his character profile. Okay, so I think his name is Hudson, okay. So it's Ronson and Hudson. Okay, so we can go take the water bed. And we can rest up till night. Okay, so we will rest up till night. And we'll go to check to see if his medicine can go and set out on her journey at night. We'll see what's going to happen. Okay, so now that we finished taking the water bed. Okay, so we're able to restore a half of a yellow heart. It does not matter that it is nighttime. As far as I'm concerned, whenever you awake, it is a good morning. By the mercy of the goddess highly, I hope you have a most pleasant journey. Okay, so let's go open this. And let's check in. Okay, so we're allowed to go inside of here. Okay, let's go check. Okay, so to me, we weren't supposed to be here. Okay, so now can we talk to you again? Okay. Well, she has something old to say. But what more are we trying to do here? Hold on. Okay, both Hudson and Ronson regret that they are too busy to play with some medicine. Okay, so they had to play with some medicine. So hold on. So this Goron is falling asleep there. Yeah, so let's go wake you up. Okay, so you're a Chusen. So you got a chance to talk to President Hudson, huh? I was just out here waiting my turn to go chat with him, but I ended up falling asleep. I came to help clear out the Zelda devices and ruins that fell all over the workshop. I heard that they could have used a hand. but I'm still pretty tired. Think I'll take another little nap before I introduce myself. Okay, well, you go take your little nap of yours. Okay, so yeah, now we can go open this. And then we'll go talk to Mattison. Good morning. It's a Sabata. Good day in the Saleh. And goodbye is... Okay, so what is goodbye? Huh? And don't frighten me like that. For a second I thought that you were here to take me away on my big journey. I'm doing all this studying because I'm moving to Mama's hometown soon. Where she's from, there's this amazing language called Gerudo. I want to teach every son in the village to speak it too, so I made it my mission son to memorize as many words as I can. I'm getting tired, so I had to just say good night now. But when I wake up, I'm going to give a lesson to Granny Minori. You should come with me if you are interested. After some instructs a son from me, you'll be speaking Gerudo in no time. For this lesson, I'm going to be given a Gerudo quiz. You should try it. Well then, see you later. Okay, so we got ourselves another new update. So it says here, Hudson and Ronson's daughter, Mattison is studying the Gerudo language in preparation for her move. She's going to find Granny and Minari and say something about giving her a quiz. Okay then. So we had to go and find this grandma named Minari. So let's see if Minari still with us. Okay, so there's Minari. Tarrey Town had grown popular indeed. If the visitors are coming at this hour, are you here to receive the Unity Bell? It's become quite famous since the President Hudson hosted his wedding there. As for me, the bell must have been the perfect distance for my little strolls. The fountain always bring me pizza, even if I'm just passing by. I'm talking about the president of Hudson Construction. He helped build this town. You see that cutout? That's Hudson. Not the real Hudson, of course. But my husband can't always tell, and sometimes he'll greet the sign like it's of the man himself. I'm friends with the Hudson whole family. I'm especially fond of their own daughter, Mattison. What a dear. Alright then. So it seems like that she put up at least two of the cutout of Hudson. And wait a minute, so there's one of the Hudson from behind. I thought I heard your voice coming from upstairs. Zazo for being so concerned about my daughter. Did she convince you to take lesson 2? It's a game where she came up with get others to learn along with her. If it's not too much trouble for you, I'm sure it'll make her happy for you to go along with it. She used to burst into tears or whatever she had a trouble with her lesson. I remember her trying to say the V in South Ota. Anyway, once she's off on her journey, I think I'll start accepting Dream Home requests again. Sorry for the trouble, but check back with me later, alright? Okay, so let's check to see where Hudson is. So we go open this. So Hudson is not at his house. Okay, well that's interesting. I thought Hudson could be somewhere at his house, but now he just moved on somewhere. Okay, so we can go ahead and check to see where Hudson is. Okay, so let's go open this. So wait a minute. Now that's not the end. Okay, so someone lives here. Okay, so we go open up this. So where is Hudson now? Okay, so no one knew where Hudson is. Okay, so we're gonna open this door. Okay, so that over there is the grandpa. Okay, so we're gonna open this next door. Yeah, because we're still exploring Tarrey Town because we're trying to see where Tarrey Town is. Because then he is so deep to find. Okay, and now we're gonna get another of this blood moon. Okay, well let's hurry up before we get another cutscene of the blood moon. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to you. Okay, so we will we'll take the waterbed. And we will try noon. Alright, so let's go ahead and rest up till noon. And we'll check to see where Hudson is now. So we'll check to see if Hudson appeared in noon. Okay, so we're gonna get another blood moon, are we? Of course.
When the glow
Here it comes.
blood-stained moon.
Here we go again. With its blood moon nonsense. Alright, so we can go skip. Alright, so it doesn't matter what you say, let's just move on. Okay, so here we are now, so it's afternoon. So, seems to me because Hudson is not around here anymore. Okay, well let's go ahead and check in with the daughter. So, she's back inside her room, is she? Okay, so she have here is the diary. So this will look like some notes of Mattison that wrote for her move. Okay, now I don't think this is the best day to go read. Well, you know what? Let's just go read the first page. No, number 1. Xavier Gerudo greeting clearly and smoothly and easily. Good morning. It's a Salata, not a Salata. Boys are Roy, not a B. No B. Grandma is a Baba. B and B so means and offense you is a Salsa. You know what? I'm gonna stop reading to whatever it says on his diary because it just so much of this translation of that I couldn't get involved of knowing what greetings means. I mean it may look to be like you're saying it in Spanish, but that's something I couldn't get too involved with right now. Okay, well let's make sure we keep checking with every houses. So I'm trying to find this guy named Hudson because he's not around here anymore. Okay, so now we gotta go and talk to the Mattison. Granny Minori, Sava. Oh my, you're in a good mood today, Mattison. Is it time for another lesson? Of course, and it's a special occasion too because a new student is to join the class. Okay, now pay attention, Granny Minori. It's a time for Mattison Gerudo quiz. What is the Gerudo word for Granny? Granny in Gerudo is what was it? Okay, so I think it's Baba, Vada, I think it's Baba. Was it? Ding, that's right. You're doing really good. Maybe you done this before? Yes, Baba. It was on the tip of my tongue. Well, now there's one more Gerudo speaker around here. Thanks to Mattison, I've grown rather knowledgeable about the language of myself, you know. Well, it's how they are talking to Mama's hometown. So if every Sunday can talk it like that here, well, then the Mama won't be so lonesome, right? I feel better knowing Mama will be okay. But now I need to think of a way to help Papa. I got it. Papa is always so busy, so I'll just make it my mission to help him with his work. Okay, I'm gonna go ride the rail car to the job site where he does all of his work. Oh, Mattison, she had to grow up too quickly. At her age, she should be clinging to her Mama and Papa legs, not working up a sweat and trying to make sure we're happy. But again, maybe she won't want to have to. Ever since that Haggy was put in charge of the rail car, it's becoming a whole lot harder to catch a ride. Okay, so going over to Adventure Lost, it says here, Mattison had been teaching the Gerudo language to the people of Tarrey Town so that her mother, Ronson, won't feel so lonely. Now she's headed towards the rail car. She wanted to help her father, Hudson, who's been very busy with work. Alright then, well let's go ahead and hop aboard on this rail car. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Now, why are you so down like that? I want to ride with a rail car so I can get to a Papa construction site and help him get his work done. But I forgot the fact that a guy that won't give me a permission to ride unless I pay him. I never had to pay until he took over. Guess I'm gonna have to hop aboard the rail car without him noticing. But how am I gonna do that all by myself? What I need is for someone to maybe cover his eyes or something. Okay, Mattison wanted to go to the job site to help Hudson, which is worked by Haggy, who is in charge of a rail car that is sent to the site and is charged a toll. It's charging a toll. Mattison doesn't have any money and is instead trying to figure out a way to obscure Haggy's line of sight. Oh, okay. Well, I do have more ways of helping. Bring that over here like that, or you're interfering with my business. Okay, so now what's happening? What just happened now? Okay, so everything reset. So now I want to go and try this again, you guys. So if I try blocking this, if I try blocking over here, will he not see what's going on? So it's going to stand perfectly still, is it? When nobody's looking? And now what? Okay, so but how am I going to do that? Wish I could have get someone to maybe cover his eye for me. Okay, so now we can ask her if she can go now. Huh? Mister, did you do that? I'm kind of nervous about it, but I trust you. I'll run straight there. Okay, well, I think I figured this out problem on my own, you guys. Because it is getting a little tricky, but I'm pretty sure that this guy won't see what's coming. Okay, so now that we knew, because now Mattison is going to ride on the rail car to go check in with her father. Okay, Mattison, keep it down. We don't want the guy to hear what just happened. So I did it. My mission was a success. Yay, I can finally get to Papa. Okay, I'm off. He's gonna be so happy to see me. Thanks for helping me with my mission. Okay, hurry along to your dad. Don't care. Well, if he keep talking, then Haggy is going to figure out something went wrong. So Mattison managed to invade the Haggy and arrive the rail car. Whether she was able to meet up with Hudson at the workshop? I think so. Yeah. I mean, let's go ahead and return with the B button. And let's go ahead and meet up with Mattison and Hudson. We go paragliding. Yeah, because if this side adventure takes like less than 15 minutes long. So yeah, we should probably go and get that finished while we get a chance. So let's go and check in. So Hudson and Mattison were looking at this hot air balloon. And we go and check to see what they're saying. Hey, you didn't mention that you were coming here to Mister. It's a strange Papa keeps on mumbling to himself. Oh, it's you. So you know I've been doing a lot of thinking. Trying to figure out what I should possibly do for Mattison. And well, what I came up with is this. Gerudo Town is pretty far from here. And there are plenty of monsters along the way. So I thought I'd make Mattison her own special air balloon. But I wanted to make it really special, something just for her. I'm just not sure how to do that. Special or not, I love the balloon that you made, Papa. It'll look like the sun. The sun. That's it. Let's color it yellow, like the sun. I see sunderline around here. I could have used them to make a dye. But I get a beautiful shade of yellow from them. But for me to dye something this size, I need 10 of them. You need sunderline, Papa? Those are the bright yellow flowers, right? I'll make to finding them my new mission. I appreciate the thought, but it's much too difficult. The sunderlines are quite rare. I'm not even sure where you find them. Don't worry, I've seen a sunderline before. It was attached with runes that fell from the sky. The sky, huh? Okay, so seeing what it says here. So Hudson is trying to make a balloon for Mattison to help his daughter's departure feel like a grand celebration. He needs 10 sunderlines so he can dye the yellow Mattison's favorite color. Okay then. So I do have more, but how many sunderlines do I have now? Okay, I'm looking at food, so I need to be looking at material. Okay, but we do have 18 of the sunderline. So we'll have more, but the plan is down to 8 of the sunderline. So we go talk to Hudson. If only I have 10 sunderlines, then I'll be able to dye the balloon a bright yellow. But I don't know where I'm going to get them from. Okay, so we'll go ahead and give you 10 of my sunderline. Huh? That's awesome, you did it. You really and truly collected 10 of them. What's this? You found them all for us? Looks like I have no problem dyeing the balloon with the color of the sun. That wasn't any help at all. I failed the mission. That's not true, Mattison. Your papa is about to turn this balloon into the sun, isn't he? I know why. Don't you help me with that? I will, Papa. I'll help you make the sun. Okay, so I think this is gonna be father and daughter's time to make the sun. Quick and quality, blink and we're done. That's why every son chooses Hudson construction. Okay, so now that they finished doing the sinning, so I think that is how the texture design of the look of the hot air balloon is supposed to look. Because everything is all covered yellow. At last, it's done. And morning is already here. I'm just happy I get to watch my little one sleep a bit longer. Hudson. Oh, Ronson, what's wrong? No, don't tell me. Yes, her escort has arrived and is waiting at the village entrance. I see. All right. Let's all go together, then. In Mattison, a special sun balloon. Will you join us as well? Alright, so we're going back to Tarrey Town, are we? Or, oh, wait a minute. So, okay, so it's a cool good view to take the gander view to the right on this hot air balloon. Wow, I feel like I turned into a bird. Oh, Mattison, don't make this such a ruckus. You do not want to fall from this heights. Hey everyone, take a look at that. Okay, well that's a killer view for when we are looking at this bright sun. The sun is waking up. It's a blessing to the start of your journey, Mattison. Whether you're in Gerudo Town or Tarrey Town, never forget that we are all standing beneath of the very same sun. The only distance that matters is for the distance between our hearts. So you see, your mama will always be beside you. We'll be touching down soon. Hold on tight. Okay, well it looks quite gorgeous. Very quite gorgeous to look at this bright, beautiful sun. Okay, well very cool. Very cool indeed. Papa, your presence has made me very happy. Mattison, you know if you get lonely, you can come back and eat. Sorry, never mind. Papa needs you to be strong just like you. My little Mattison, it's a time for you to go on your big adventure. Yes, it's time. You can trust me. I'll take care of your papa and mama. Don't worry, you can go. Go, become a wonderful babe, and come back with a lot of story to tell. I can't wait to hear about your adventures. I'll come visit you in Gerudo Town sometime. When I do, let's play again. Thank you, every son. I mean, Zazo. I'm going to become a great babe like Mama, and I'll meet a wonderful beau like Papa. Zazo, every son. Ronson, did I manage to keep a smile on my face? Yes, you did great. She didn't cry, so it's a good we didn't cry either. Now, this is the start of a new life for us today, us too. Let's pull ourselves together if you're ready. Yes, you're right. Of course. Okay, I am ready. Sorry about that. You know, you really were a big help to me. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Both the Sunderlines were pretty valuable, wouldn't they? Well, as a way of saying thank you, please take this. Okay, so we get 100 rubies from Hudson. And this is for me. Okay, so we get double silver rubies. Alright. You already helped me so much. But did you ever visit Gerudo Town, please check in on Mattison. What are you talking about? Have you forgotten that the vault are not allowed in Gerudo Town? Alright, I guess it just slipped my mind. I got to be getting back to work. We need to start to accept the request for dream homes again. Okay, well that's one way to complete the quest for side adventures. Alright, so side adventure is finally done, you guys. So I think that's it. So there's nothing to go around in between in Tarrey Town. Well, maybe there is for another time. So, you guys, I do believe that's going to have to do it. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So, I really do think that we should go ahead and journey on in because there is a shrine somewhere close above these mountains. And there's a lot more to see and done around here. So, if I'm detected correctly, because there is another shrine somewhere in the Rift Peninsula, which we gotta go check it out. And once we get all of it done, so we're able to go and continue moving above north to go and check in with the Escalate Asian Tech Lab. And we'll probably go ahead and seek out further to this maze because there is going to be another shrine somewhere close nearby in this maze. Well, who knows? I mean, there is a lot more to do but just exploring the place. And once we get all of that done, so we will continue on heading down to the west to find out where Death Mountain is and where Goron City is. And we'll try to see if we can find out where that geoglyph is. Well, there's a lot more of this expedition to go around here. So y'all gonna have to stay tuned on the next series, you guys, so you don't go anywhere. And you will be particularly staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying the series and you want to see more of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be stay up to notified when my new and awesome videos have it on your way. So that's gonna be all it for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We will be picking up more on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.